All right, so it's been a pretty good amount of time since I've actually done a video. I actually started a new job, and it has taken away from me from doing any videos, and also coronavirus has hit. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. I've been actually working from home, and I hope that you guys haven't been impacted too much by the virus. But in today's video, I'm gonna be pretty much showing you a really quick installation of how to install your little Cobb Accessport to your car. So if you know, I've received this Accessport, actually won this Accessport from HP Academy. I entered a contest and I won the Cobb Accessport, which was kind of impressive because I actually wanted to get a Cobb Accessport for the WRX, and yeah, and I got super lucky and I got this. So I have my laptop in here, and I'm going to show you what kind of programs you need to download, because you do have to download the Accessport Manager to be able to make sure to update your Cobb Accessport, upload your maps in there, and then from there, that's pretty much it. You can, you know, whenever you get a tune from your tuner, you get it in either here or they send it to you through the computer, and then you just use the Accessport Manager to pretty much upload your tune in here. All right, so to get yourself set up in the computer, open up your computer, go to cobbtuning.com, and you will go to this page right here. You're gonna click products, and don't worry about putting your year, your make and model right now. Just click view products, and it will take you to this page right here where it says, and then scroll all the way down to Accessport and go to Accessport Manager. And when you get to this page, what you're gonna do is you're either gonna choose Windows or OS X. So if you either have a Mac or a regular Windows computer, and then it is 2020. I hope that you guys know how to install a program on your computer, because I'm not going to show you because I already have it installed. So after you have it installed, pretty much you open your Accessport Manager, and this little box will open up right here, and this is pretty much what the program looks like right there. And all you got to do right now, so it says right here, Accessport not connected. You are going to take your Accessport and your cable that is supplied in your Accessport little box. All you got to do is just connect it to the side. So it's not the one in the bottom. This is for the OBD, and then just on the side, connect it. Once it's connected, it's going to turn on, and then the computer is going to recognize it, just like that. And then it's loading Accessport information. Right here, my Accessport doesn't have absolutely nothing. No files, no data logs, no maps, so no all files. So I have absolutely no maps whatsoever at all. But before you do anything, you see right here on the bottom, it says new AP firmware. So now, because Cobb has actually updated their firmware, all you gotta do is click on top of update, and you can scroll down if you want to read what the update is. This is added feature for 2019 WRX Ti for the S209 support. So I guess now they're finally supporting the S209. More updates if you have an update, and then all you got to do right now is just begin firmware update, and it'll do its stuff. Make sure that when you do the update, you don't disconnect. The Accessport will tell you exactly not to disconnect, like that. There you go. So just let it do its thing. I had it updated maybe like a month ago, and I guess it needs another update. But I still haven't installed this. It's been for a couple months that I've had it, and I still haven't installed it, but I'm finally going to marry it to the car. One thing I do want to point out, and I know I'm gonna have these questions, I'm only marrying the car. I'm not flashing my map. I'm not changing the current tune of the car. So Marrying your access port is not going to void your warranty. I'm saying it once again. Just putting your access port, connecting to the OBD port, it is not going to void your warranty. All it is doing is just reading your ECU and ECU information and putting on the Cobb Accessport. As long as you don't reflash your ECU, don't upload any maps, don't put stage 1, stage 2 or whatever, I'm not voiding, you're not going to be voiding your warranty. So I'm not voiding my warranty as of yet. So I'm waiting for the warranty to be expired, so then I can actually put at least some kind of tune to fix that horrible rev hang on the WRX. All right, so finally, it took forever, but it has finally updated successfully. So now you go into, you can keep here if you want to, and you can check firmware update, and it will tell you that you have the latest firmware. So if you are actually trying to put a stage 1 tune on your car, right? All you gotta do is just go back to the Cobb Tuning website, and this time you will put maps, and then you put your actual car in here, so it tells you exactly which type of maps you actually can have that Cobb supports or Cobb has for your car. You gotta do is find maps, and right here it will give you all the maps that you can actually download. Now I'm just gonna show you real quick. Let me grab stage 1 map, which will be here. I'll click get it, stage 1 map. Make sure that you always read the notes to make sure that you're not putting a map that does not go with your car. So stage 1 is just what it is, just stage 1. Doesn't include intake, doesn't include downpipe or J-pipe for the WRX. So now when you get to this page, see I'm going for a 2019 WRX, which is my car. You can put your fuel type, so 91 or 93. 91 for everybody that has only access to 91. 93 is for me because I'm in the East Coast. And then you have normal wastegate or high wastegate. So if you download normal wastegate, it's just what it is, normal wastegate. Now, if your car is not hitting target boost, then you download high wastegate to install into your and marry it to your car. Down here, Cobb does actually put here. So related modifications for the stage 1 is stock airbox, stock air filter, stock exhaust, or aftermarket catback. Not saying J-pipe, so basically it's a stock engine car for stage 1. So once you add to cart, it will go into your checkout. So now you want to go and check out real quick. It is $0, so you're not paying for absolutely nothing because it is provided for the access from Cobb for you because you bought an access port. And the only way for you to download it is to the access port manager. And after you have placed your order, it will tell you here, visit your garage page to view order details, download your maps. So after you get to your garage, it's going to be right here on my maps, and basically you download your map here and it will start downloading your stage 1, my stage 1 93 octane. Open your access port manager, stay right here. You can actually search for maps, but it is on the wrong spot of AP maps. So I'm going to change it to downloads because that's where it actually downloaded at. Select folder, and there it is. Now all you got to do is upload selected file. Map does not match the vehicle. What? Yes. Okay. Sorry. There you go. So that's pretty much it. So now after you uploaded your map from here, now you have it in your access port manager, and that's pretty much it. Now all you got to do now is just eject your access port. It ejects itself. You can actually leave it plugged into your computer, and because there's absolutely nothing, you can't really do anything until you actually install the access port to your car. So you gotta install your access port to your car before you can actually see the map in here, and then that's the only way that the map will actually work with the access port. So now that we have it all install here. Now we can take the access port, install it in the car. All right, so right here I am inside the car, and I will be installing or marrying the access port to my 2019 WRX. So I actually put the mounts on the car, the one that comes with the whole access port. It's like by 3M tape, and this is like the spot that I actually put it on. It's not the strongest mount that you can pretty much get. On the STI I have like a little vent mount, and that's been working for me this whole time. I race with it and it doesn't fall off. It hugs the access port pretty good. It's like a phone mount, but you can actually buy other type of mounts. Just do a little research and see what works best for you. But right now, because I don't have a different mount, I just use the one that comes with the access port. So I have the mount right there, 3M tape, and then all you got to do is just like that. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to make sure you take the cable that comes with the access port and you connect it to the OBD2 port that is underneath there. It's deep in there. I can't show you because that's too much lighting. And then I route my cable up, and pretty much we connect to the access port. So after you connect the access port to the car, all you got to do is just follow what the access port is going to prompt you, and pretty much you just follow all the instructions to marry the access port to the car. So I got this connected, and as soon as you connect the access port to the car is not even on, but it actually turns on already. So all you got to do is just press OK, and it will actually tell you exactly what you need to do. So of course we're going to install, and we're going to install to this car, and all you got to do is just follow all the instructions. Now it's telling me to verify ignition switch in the on position. Very simple. Put it in the on position. All it's doing is to confirm your car that matches, the identification of your car matches. So 2019 USD WRX manual, of course, because I do have a manual car. So press OK or continue, and the access port is identifying your thing. One thing I will say is that I made a mistake earlier in this video is when you connect the access port and upload a map into the access port, it did show that I had no maps on the access port, but as soon as I install or marry the access port to the car, all the maps that are from Cobb actually pop up on the access port. So you don't have to actually put or add any maps so far, because as soon as you add this, everything pops up for some reason. I have 27 items in here. So vehicle anti-theft, stage 2, big SF, 91 to 93 octane, economy mode, stage 2, stage 1 plus big SF, and then stage 1, and then you have stage 0. So after everything is done, you pretty much, because you're not doing anything, all you're doing is stage 0 to marry to the car. And all it is doing is making sure that you have, battery, of course. Press continue. And access port is doing all this, saving the factory ECU data, making sure that you are married to the car. Because it is the first time you're actually installing or marrying the access port to your car, it is actually current. It takes a little longer than what usually other cars do. It depends on your tune, right? So if you're putting like a huge different tune on your car, the access port is going to take a little longer. But because this is the first time we're marrying the access port to the car, the little download, it's going to take a little longer. So all it does right now is basically saving your factory ECU settings to the access port, and that's pretty much it. We're not adding stage 1, we're not changing the map, we're only saving the data from the ECU to the access port, and this is what marrying does. So you can't really use, after it gets married to this, you can't really just use this access port in another car, just because you have to demarry the access port to be able to use it on another car. So after everything is done, it will tell you to turn your ignition off for 15 seconds before starting your vehicle. So after you choose your gauges, you have your car on, you drive your car on for a little while. If you want to put stage 1, you can do that. That is your own decision. I'm just waiting to pretty much have my warranty expire before I start actually putting a stage 1 tune on it, OTS, but my recommendation is always go with a better tune out there. You can do e-tunes with whatever good tuners are out there, which will tune your car a little bit better than OTS maps. OTS maps are pretty, you know, they are very safe, I would say, but some people still knock with them. Some people say they've blown up their cars with OTS maps. I don't know what they've been doing, but I've run them before and I've no problems with them. But I don't currently run OTS maps. I run an actual tune, and then I don't have a tune for the WRX. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's a really easy video to install Accessports. It's not rocket science. It's nothing really hard to do. It doesn't even have instructions for you to install on the, you know, when the box comes in. Instructions are online if you ever want to check your instructions. So this is where I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.